back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Rachel and I'm back in another video. So today I'm going to be doing something very different, but before I get into it, if you're a new subscriber, welcome to the family. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back and trusting the process. You're highly appreciated. So today I'm going to be speaking on how me and you are going to be the best or the better version of what we are right now. Disclaimer, everything I'm saying in this video it's not what I do. I started doing them recently, or maybe like I started doing them some of these things last year. Like I said earlier in the video, at the beginning of this video, is how to make me and you a better version of ourselves. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. I wrote down everything I'm going to be speaking on because I do not want to leave anything out or anything unsaid. Say hi to my teddy. Well, I do have like a bunch of stuffed animals. Please don't ask me why. I kind of like, it's not an obsession, I don't think it is. Well, most of it I got it as a gift from family and friends. Thinking about it, I've never actually spent my own money on stuffed animals. They actually give them to me. Anyways, without further ado, let's just get into the video. So I kind of like, okay, I actually wrote out everything I'm going to be speaking on because I do not want to leave anything out or anything unsaid. So the first one is, in everything you're doing or anything you want to achieve or anything you set aside that this is what I'm gonna do, you should write them down like what I did, so that you would not leave anything out. Like I feel like we feel like we just know everything in our head, and there's a bunch of stuff in our mind that we could just easily forget a very important detail, and then later we beat ourselves up about it. So whatever you're doing, if it's time to study, write out write out that, okay, this is the hours. Well, I'll get into that. And yeah, just write down everything you want to achieve, list them out. And that's also a form of documentation because you can start like ticking them that, okay, I've achieved this, I've done this, like, you know, you can have a record of what you're doing basically. So number 2 is save money. Y'all, I think it's every young adult, teenager that struggles with saving money. I spend most of my money on buying data, internet, buying food in school, ordering very unnecessary things, items. Like I feel like we have to work on that habit because like I feel like apart from young adults, even some adults struggle with this. Like saving money is like a big factor. I feel like all the money that I've spent on data, I'm not saying that you shouldn't buy data, based stuff like internet is actually life at the end of the day. But like if I didn't spend some of the money that I have spent on unnecessary items, what's Range Rover that I cannot buy? What's Range Rover that I cannot buy? Anyways, save money and earn money. Earn money in the sense that if you have a talent, maybe you're good at making hair, maybe you're good at sewing, doing anything, cooking, use it to your advantage. Like you can start up like a food store, anything, clothing line, anything, go for it. And then if you're business oriented, like business strategy is always popping up in your head, put it into good use. Yeah, I have like a small business that I do while I'm in school, and this is also part of my business. So yeah, start up something. I know we are all in school, or most of my subscribers are in school, but like I feel like outside school we should also do something for ourselves. So yeah. And number 3 is work hard towards achieving these things. Work hard towards achieving your goals. If it's like academics, like study hard. The Bible says study to show yourself approved. Study hard and pray. Be like, I'm going to do this, and make sure that at the end of what you are doing, you set a reward for yourself. It could be something very small, like if I cover this amount of topics, at the end of the day I'm going to go and get myself ice cream because I deserve it. Hello, things like that, little things like that matter really. And apart from school, if it's a job you have always wanted to get, maybe you want to model, maybe you want to model for like an agency or something like that, or you want to model for like a brand, you can like DM them, put in the work, put yourself out there, regardless of what anybody says. Put yourself out there, because at the end of the day, I feel and I believe that we are going to be seen. You are going to be seen. It might take a long ass time, it might even take a very short time, we can never really tell, but just make sure you put yourself out there, and then you'll be surprised by the support you're going to get from strangers, even some families and friends. But yeah, just put in the effort, and then at least you feel like, oh, I did something. I did not just sit back and wait for something to happen. Nothing happens except you do something, you push for it. So yeah, that's the 3rd one. And the 4th one is take breaks. Yeah, take breaks. I'm not the type to be like work. No, take breaks is very necessary, it's highly needed, because at the end of the day, when you start working and overstressing your brain, your body, everything is going to tell. At the end of the day, it's going to have either a very, very bad effect on you, or your health, or your mental health. It's not going to end well. Just always take breaks. That's why I said that at the end of every work you do, give yourself a reward, even if it's little. You can always give yourself a reward for anything you're doing, even if it's like the most basic thing ever. So yeah, take breaks, please. Don't just overwork yourself. It's not healthy. And the 5th one I have here is be organized. This also comes back to documentation, time, how, like, I need to learn. I think we all need to learn how to manage our time, because like we are so addicted to our phones, our gadgets, TV, and some people make money off the internet, but like I feel like me in person, I don't know about you, 60% of the time I'm just scrolling through IG, just liking pictures for no absolute reason. I've just been doing anything profitable to my life, anything to better my life, but like, no, the addiction of our cell phone is quite sad. So I feel like we all need to master the art of time management. That would help us in the long run, really. And documentation too. And you can even print out whatever thing you documented and keep it. You don't have to like document in your device. You can like physically document too by printing out whatever you have written. You can save it too on the internet, because you can or may lose the file, so pretty much can document on your phone or anything. So number 6, be grateful. Be grateful for how far you've come. Even if it's small, whatever success you have achieved, don't compare yourself to any other person, because at the end of the day, we are all running different races. And just because this person is doing better than you right now doesn't mean you're not still going to get to where you're supposed to be at the end of the day. Just keep on pushing, stay in your grind, stay focused. And let me tell you something. People are going to say things. People are going to make you feel like, are you out of your mind? Like, what are you doing safe? Like, you should stop. But I feel like you shouldn't listen to any of that, because at the end of the day, that's why we are humans. We are made to talk. We are made to criticize. You have done it. I have done it. So everybody literally does it. But like, it's left to you whether you want to dwell on that or actually keep on pushing. So yeah. And then be grateful. Thank God for all your success, your achievements, anything. Be grateful. Self-care. Yo, I don't know if it's just me, but like when I'm having a good skin day, it just boosts my confidence. Like, I feel so, I don't know, energized. Like, I just want to be outside, be out there. Mind you, I'm not really an outdoor person. Depends on the season of the year, actually. Yes, depends on the season. But most of the time, from like January up until like September, you barely see me outside. You would barely see me outside. I'll just rather be in my house. Sometimes I want to go out, but like I'm too lazy for all of that. So yeah, maybe skincare routine you want to do, go for it. I don't know if I have a skincare routine, but I have a pattern that I follow, so I guess I do. If it's working out, go for it. Working out doesn't necessarily always have to be about weight loss. Working out can just be for like, for health purposes. Like, it boosts your metabolism, I guess. But like, yeah, work out if you want to. That's also a form of self-care. Read books that would help, that will motivate you, books that you will learn from, books that you can take things and imbibe into your life. That's also a form of self-care. Self-care is not always about skin, really. Self-care is in different forms and dimensions. So yeah. Confidence. I feel like all of us have to work on our confidence, because like some days we feel like, okay, we got this, like we feel beautiful, we feel nice, we feel accomplished, like we feel unstoppable, yes. But some days we feel like type of thing. So yes, have you ever heard of fake it till you make it? So like, let me give you like a quick story. So like, I had this class presentation thing going on one time like that while I was in school. Well, I'm still in school, but like while I was in school last semester. And I was scared, I was panicking in my mind, but like, when that fake it till you make it is actually true, because when I started speaking, and then if you were there that day, you would be like, oh my god, this girl is, wow, she's bold, she's confident. But in reality, I'm like, okay, can this just end, please? Can this just come to an end, please? Because like, I'm actually batshit scared. But like, I basically had to like tough it out, yeah. And then I feel like at the end of the day, you just get used to being confident, and it will not just be like a charade or an act anymore. So yeah, and the last but not least, learn to be emotionally independent and mentally independent. That's kind of deep. personally, I feel like we cannot just handle everything by ourselves. Sometimes we need to speak to people about our problems, but in the world we live in today, we don't really know who wants something good for us. We don't know who is who at the end of the day. You don't even know if you are telling your problem to the cause of your problem. So I feel like we have to learn to like be emotionally independent. And then when I say emotionally independent, like do not let anybody have like a very strong hold on your emotions. That is very, very hard. But like I feel like it's not like I'm at this place too in my life, but I feel like we should work on that as individuals. So there will be no room for anybody to like take advantage of your emotional or mental dependency on them, if you know what I mean. So you can work on this by, instead of telling your problems to somebody, tell it to God. Tell it to God, because at the end of the day, He's the one that is going to solve it. Tell it to God. Tell your problems to God. He's going to solve it for you. And I'm not saying that talking about your problem doesn't help. It does, like big time. But like, just learn to not depend on somebody emotionally. A lot of people might not agree with this, but this is what I feel. And mental independence in the sense that build your mind, build your mindset. Like, don't be weak at heart. Be a hard guy. That's what I'm trying to say. But when I say be a hard guy, not necessarily like in relationships or whatever. Don't let any small setback stop you from achieving whatever you want to do. Like, still go for it. At the end of the day, it's still going to work out in the end, because that's just how life works. So yeah, with that being said, I think I'm done. Am I? Yeah, I am. With that being said, I think we have come to the end of this video. If you liked what you heard and you want to see more of this video, please comment down below. Let me know if you want to see more content like this. And if you haven't subscribed, yes, please, what are you waiting for? Please like, comment, share this video.